Hello ladies. All right, welcome to my series on nutrition. Today we are going to be talking about fats. So we've already been going through the nutrition packet and we've covered calories, macronutrients, calories in versus calories out, the BMR formula, protein, carbohydrates, and now we are moving on to the third macronutrient, fats. So we need fats in our body. We need healthy fats in our diet. They provide nutrients, and it is a very important macronutrient. That's why it's one of the three. So there's, what studies have shown or what out there who are they? Those people call bad fats. Again, I don't like to say certain foods are bad. It's just all of a choice. So what are we going to choose to have, healthy or unhealthy? So again, it's all about a choice, but there are what are called, our trans fats or saturated fats. And if you're following along in the packet, you'll see all of that under fats. And then, of course, we have our good fats, which are unsaturated fats, and what I like to call complex fats. So complex fats are fats that actually contain carbs, but have a lot of fiber, but they're higher in fat. A great example of this is avocado. An avocado is amazing. It is seriously a superfood. It is packed with so many nutrients. I used to be one of those that was scared to eat them. First of all, I used to not like avocados, guacamole, any of that. It disgusted me. But of course, I've changed all of that. We can change our taste buds. So anyway, those kind of fats, like an avocado, has carbs in it, but it also has a good amount of fiber. So that fiber offsets the carbs, and we will be getting into that. I talked a little bit about it before when I was talking about carbs, I think it was, in the carb video, but we will get more into that in the next video talking about fiber. But again, going back to fats, so we know that protein, 1 gram of protein has 4 calories. 1 gram of a carb has 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat has 9 calories. So it's higher up there. It definitely has a lot more calories per gram. So again, looking at a food label. So let's think about looking at a food label. When we look at a food label and we see, the serving size, which is super important, and then we see the calories. Then under that we see fat, saturated fat. If there's sodium, blah, 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 and then you scroll down and then you see, your carbs, your fiber, your sugar, and your protein. So, again, where do these calories come from? They come from the protein, the carbs, and the fats. So, and again, we'll get more into the fiber part of it in a little bit. And I will talk a little bit more about a food label in a different video. So this one's pretty short. Fats, it's super self-explanatory in here. And how do we figure out how much fat we need? It's usually about 20 to 35% of your daily calories. So then you would go back to, again, figuring out how many calories you need. And it's about 20 to 35%. We can stay on the higher side if we are getting those good complex fats into our diet. Those fats that contain so many powerful nutrients. Again, I use the avocado as an example, but there are lots of nuts and seeds out there as well. And oils are good fats. Are they necessarily complex fat? Not really, but they are a great source of a fat as well. So we need fat in our diet because it's one of the 3 macronutrients, and we need those nutrient-dense foods. And so I'm going to conclude this on fats, and I will see you in the video on fiber.